What's up everyone, I'm Englund and welcome to Rig of the Week, the video series where I sit and try an amplifier, a guitar, whatever that is interesting. And then I put it through my own paces, my microphones and all that, and just see what happens, basically, without any type of obligations at all. It's just me plugging something in, and see where it ends up. And today I'm very excited to try out the PRS S2 Standard 24 fret guitar. I made a test of a PRS Mahogany guitar. Those guitars, I just didn't click with them. And I never actually really clicked with PRS guitars. But the cool thing about this is that PRS reached out to me and asked, hey, have you tried this guitar? And I'm like, no. And then they were like, oh, we should send one to you for you to try out. And I'm like, yeah, yay. That's awesome. And here it is. So basically the S2 PRS, I didn't know about this, but the S2 PRS guitar series or line is actually made in the US. It's actually made in a separate factory in Stevensville, which is where the PRS custom shop is based. These guitars are assembled there, but in a different manner to be able to keep the costs down, like labor costs and all that. And utilizing less expensive features, I would say. But it's still a USA-made guitar, okay? The S2 Standard has a mahogany body and a mahogany neck. And it's a set neck, as you can see right here at the back. You have the PRS bridge right here, like a floating bridge. PRS locking tuners right there, and PRS pickups. And at first glance, you see this finish right here, this metallic turquoise finish. It's really nice. Really, really nice. And the whole look of this guitar is really, classic. So when I first saw it, I was like, maybe this is not for my channel. But the guys and gals at PRS are like, this is certainly gonna chug, man. So here it is, I'm gonna try it out. I'm using another favorite of mine, the Paul Reed Smith MT15, the Mark Tremonti head. This is an amplifier head I've demoed before, and it's also one of the amplifiers that I recommend the most when people are looking to buy a tube amplifier, because one, it's kick-ass, sounds great out of the box, with simple settings and all that, and it doesn't cost a fortune. So I'm very excited to try out this combo right now. I'm also using a Boss noise suppressor right there, and Earthquaker Devices Space Spiral. I'm ready to go. All right, let's shut off the reverb and play. I think we need to turn it up. I've said this before, but even though it's 15 watt, it has two full-size 6L6 tubes in there, and when you play this thing, it's like, usually when you play smaller amplifiers, like 15 watt amplifiers, you can feel it in the headroom, basically. But when you play for the MT15, it feels like a big 50 watt amplifier, I would say. It doesn't compress as much as the other 15 watt amplifiers that are out there. And it's definitely chugging, that's no doubt about it. Okay, let me see. I forgot to mention the setup right here. I'm using this S2 Standard guitar straight into the MT15. That goes into my Boss noise suppressor in the loop and the space barrel in the loop. That goes to my 14 4x12 cabinet with 3 different microphones right here. This is a Shure SM58, Beyerdynamic M160 ribbon microphone, and the Neumann TLM 102 condenser microphone. I also have a stereo room microphone right over there by Chuggo. I think it sounds really good. And it's also chugging. Alright, let's try it in clean. I never do this, but, you know, since I brought out this space barrel, it's gonna be really nice and, you know, spacey. Alright, let me try out the different splits here. So, you have bridge. This position right here is both the neck and the bridge pickup in humbucker mode. Neck. And then you have split. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. So in this position you have one coil of the bridge pickup right here engaged. In the middle you have one coil here, okay? Oh, I dropped my pick. And then here we have one of the coils of the neck pickup only. Pretty sweet. Why am I dropping the pick all the time? Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Okay, let's go back. That sounds really good. Sounds really kick-ass to lead. You know, just as with this MT15 amplifier, you know, you basically just set it up. I don't have anything extreme on the settings here. I mean, everything is at 12 o'clock. It's just like, it sounds so balanced. Same thing with the guitar. I mean, it doesn't stick out in any way. It's just really, really well balanced. And I've actually had the thing in the past where, you know, I necessarily didn't like the necks of the PRS, but I'm not really bothered with this one, to be honest. It's a little thicker than I'm used to, but it's still very pleasant to play, I must say. A small thing I'm concerned about is the placement of this volume knob. For a metal guy like me, I think it's a little bit too close to where you're playing. So, and there really isn't any resistance to this thing, so it's really easy to just knock down like this. So, like if I play, it's pretty easy to move that around right there. So there you go. That's the PRS S2 Standard 24. I think it sounds absolutely kick-ass, very, you know, tamed in a way, but in a very pleasant way. It doesn't really stick out like it's a metal guitar or something like that, but it's not a metal guitar. But it definitely chugs if you want it to. And as always, the MT15 never disappoints, in my opinion. I think it's one of the better new tube amplifiers out there for, you know, a really, really good price. That's it. That's the rig of the week for you. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, please consider subscribing maybe. Put a thumbs up and have a good day. Thank you.